Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a beauty look, which is a day look neutral glam kind of look. It's very easy and I'm trying out the new palette, which is I've recently purchased it. It is the Revolution Pro Nath palette, which is a limited edition. It's wonderful, the pigmentation is amazing, and I think you should get your hands on it since it is limited edition. I was inspired watching Coralista's makeup channel, and she did an Onam look with it recently. So I said I must get my hands on it. It's wonderful. I've just prepped my skin with skincare, and now I am putting some MAC Fix Plus in the shade Pink Tint as a primer. While that is drying on the face, I thought I'll move on to my eyebrows. I don't really do my eyebrows to a large extent. I fill them in just in the sparse areas. I don't like filling them in too much, just as necessary, as you can see here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for visiting it, and thank you for your support. It means the world to me. Next, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Glamour Drops. This is in the shade Gold, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be listing the products down in the description box, so you can get the correct name there in case I make a mistake here. This is such a wonderful cream. It basically adds inner glow and gives you a healthy, plump look. This can easily pass off as a dupe for the strobe cream, the MAC strobe cream. I love it. After this, I am going in with concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible range. It is, as I mentioned in my previous videos as well, I absolutely love this concealer. In fact, nowadays this concealer is the only thing I wear in the necessary areas, and I buff it into my entire face. I don't apply foundation or any other product as a base in terms of concealer and foundation. So this is the only product I use. This is in the shade Amber, and this can easily be a dupe for the dart shape concealers that come. I think this is a wonderful product. As you can see, it's given my skin a flawless finish, and it has corrected just the parts that needed correction. And I'm gently buffing this into the skin to give a seamless coverage. It's important you take your time to do this because you want the skin to be even. Next, I'm going with the L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer, but I'm using this as a contour shade. I don't generally contour too much because I don't prefer that on myself. But the reason I love this shade is because it's so gentle, the color, and it's the right contour shade. And for a daytime look, I think it's just the right amount of shading that you need on your face in natural light. It doesn't make your angles look sharp or harsh, and that's what you need in natural light. I'm also giving a bit of shape to my nose. When you do this, ensure that you take it right up to your brow. Again, because you want it to be seamless and you don't just want it to start and end at a certain point. So ensure that you're taking this right up to your brow. Next, I'm applying some blush. It's another product I love. I love color bar blushes. I think they're so pigmented and so worth the buck. This is in the shade Rosy Peach. Again, it's a beautiful shade, and I think this looks really good on fair skin as well. I think it'll look amazing on medium skin tones too. Because it's very pigmented, you have to be sure to pick up less product from the pan, because less is more. You can always build it up, but once it comes on, it gets difficult and then you need to layer products. I'm going to powder the parts I've concealed with the K Beauty Loose Powder. This is in the shade Vanilla. And I'm essentially just doing it under my eyes to prevent the concealer from creasing, and my T-zone, as well as under the contour area that I've done, just to sharpen that area more. I'm putting a bit on my eyelids as well, just to ensure that there is no greasiness when I put on the eyeshadow. I'm starting with the Nath palette and I'm going in with the shade Lovely. It's not the lightest brown shade, but it is a medium brown shade, and it is beautiful to start as a transition shade. Now my eyes are not really what I would call hooded, but it has lesser eye space. So it is important to create a fake crease line. As you can see, there's not much space and it's slightly hooded. So I think the crease line that you can create is just under the brow bone or just on the brow bone. It's basically the bone below your eyebrow. If you feel it with your brush, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sorry if I sound a bit cuckoo while saying this, but it is the bone just below your eyebrow. If you do have smaller lid space like me, you can actually create a fake crease line with a transition shade which is above your actual crease line. Then I'm taking the shade Blended on a tapered fluffy brush, so it's slightly tapered. I'm taking a mix of Blended and Satin, and I'm concentrating this in the crease area, so just below the transition shade. Ensure this is focused in the crease area and does not go up to the transition. Now with my fluffy blending brush, I'm just blending this all out to make it look seamless. I'm taking the shade Classic, which is a nice champagne color shade, and I'm applying this on my eyelid. I'm using my finger to do this so that the payout is much better if you use the finger. On the lower lash line, I'm using again a mix of Blended and Lovely. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes. The reason I do this before applying any form of liner or kajal is just so that I understand the shape of the eyes when the lashes are curled. I will go on in curling my lashes again just before I apply mascara, but this is just as a guidance. I'm using the Color Bar Kajal. I love this one. This is in the shade Hot Chocolate. Again, for myself, I don't really like applying hard lines. I prefer soft lines or smudged looks. So I'm going to use this kajal to create a softer line and smudge it out. Again, I'm going to create a very slight wing, not something that's very visible, but I'm going to blend that out, but something just to lift the eye a bit. I always use my fingers as a tool for eye makeup. I think it's amazing, it's versatile, and you can do a lot with your fingers as far as makeup is concerned. I'm just taking in the shade Blended and Satin. I'm mixing that and just going over the kajal just to put it in place. Again, as I mentioned, I'm going to curl my lashes before I go ahead and apply mascara. I'm not using falsies for this look because I don't really prefer falsies, and I just don't think it's practical if you're going to go out for a day, for a lunch, or to meet a friend, and you know, this is one of those looks where you just want to do it and out the door. So falsies gets a bit more elaborate, and that's not the look we're trying to create here. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. Again, this is a beautiful mascara. It gives volume and length to your eyelashes, as you can see. I'm applying a little more blush because I just feel I needed a little more once the eye look was over. There's no harm in a little more blush. Now I'm applying the NYX Matte Lipstick. It is in the shade Cannes. This is a nice rosy everyday lipstick, which I really like. I'm finishing the look with the PAC Pro Mix Makeup Fixer. And this is the look, you guys. I hope you will try this out. It's a great palette, as I said, very pigmented. You should try to get your hands on it. And this is a look that you can wear when you're going out to meet a friend, going out to lunch. It's basically a day neutral glam look. So even for any kind of festival, if it's a puja that you need to attend in the day, this is a great look. I really hope you liked it. If you did like this video, I would really appreciate if you put a thumbs up and comment on it and let me know which kind of looks you'd like me to create in my next videos. Thank you for visiting my channel. Do subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it, and it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. Bye bye.